First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Lone Depot Park in Miami. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Interleague Baseball next. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Well, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit.
Batting second, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Next up is Anthony Rizzo. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a chopper to first. Might only get one. To second for one. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are two gone. Ready now is Aaron Judge, trying to get him started again following the double play. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the... Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Jonathan Villar is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brandon Nimmo becomes out number 2 this inning. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Hicks. And that's a home run into the top tank.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Left side. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. In previous duels with DeGrom, 2 hits in 7 tries. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. McNeil will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Gio Urshela is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Count remains at 0-2. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0.
Leading up.
Now into the box, Michael Conforto. His career line against Garrett Cole. 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. And that brings up Javi Baez.
The second baseman, Javier.
First pitch of the AB on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting 7.
So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Behind 0-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. So stepping in is Garrett Cole. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. There's Baez. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Flying toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Baez has it. There's 1. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best. Digging in will be James McCann. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 5 for 14. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 1-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Fouled away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Jacob deGrom. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Cole gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Urshela moving to his left. 2 down. Next up from New York, Jonathan Villar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Mets lead it 1-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Gleyber Torres will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Striding in is Gary Sanchez. A potential time run for him at third base. To short, hit hard, reined in. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Now the pitch.
Nimmo.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Cole has his target. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line hard, deep into left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The next 1-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So next to hit is Michael Conforto. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat. Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by, and as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now. Pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next for New York, Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's a pop-up now. Lindor is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Javier Baez. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So here's Jeff McNeil, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fouled away. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Cole's ready. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, James McCann, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struck out in his first at-bat. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they go down with... Leading off the inning, it'll be Anthony Rizzo, and they could use a spark from him here.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
One there, on to first, and they get them both. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Yankees. So here now is the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. behind 0-2 now. LeMahieu is over to take a look. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Brandon Nimmo.
So now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Nimmo is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, second base.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Now the pitch. Lined hard to center field. Nimmo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next to stand in is Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball.
Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
The shortstop.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Nice job there, taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Pete Alonso, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down. And now, Michael Conforto. It's been a 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Clint Frazier will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 77, Clint Frazier.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. VR has room in foul territory. 1 away. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. So far 2 for 3 in this one. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So next to bat will be Anthony Rizzo. It was a base hit last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Aroldis Chapman is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. First pitch on the way. Javier Baez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, number 6.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil. He swings and grounds it to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, catcher.
Next for the Mets, James McCann. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Down. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Bullet back up the middle. Nimmo is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Launched to right field and deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay throw, and he's able to get back in there at first safely. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Nimmo will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. From the stretch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Mets get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom pitches well enough to get the W. Garrett Cole takes the loss despite striking out 14 batters. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 1 run on 2 hits.